Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Here we go. Cunningham, left side. And Cunningham throws it down.
And Cunningham showing his game extends above the rim.
Here's Buzelis. Uses the glass on the layup. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Now here's Cunningham. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Portis' shot is off. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you. Outside Strus. Pass to Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Plenty of power behind that move from Portis. He likes hammering it down with as much authority as possible.
Westbrook taking his time here. Davis a screen. Westbrook with the miss. And here they come. And Cunningham throws it down.
Well, look, Cunningham is a dangerous scorer in any situation. But out in space, he's lethal.
Now here's Westbrook. Doing some damage on the offensive end. Putting up a little over 14 points a game. Pass to Portis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. He'll go on Michael Porter. And when it comes to rebounding, on a per-minute basis, Bobby Portis is one of the best, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, he takes pride in that part of the game. Really active, aggressive. The team feeds off his energy.
Now here's Westbrook. Eason with a steal. In transition. Here's Portis. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Outside Porter. Pass to Davis. Davis drawing the double team. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Westbrook. Second chance shot. And so Tuomas Isalo calls a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Davis. Tipped.
Well, that's just stellar rim protection from Portis. I want to keep seeing this kind of effort from him.
Down low. Christie. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Westbrook outside. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
A seasoned vet in this league, Westbrook has run these sets countless times. He knows what to do in them.
Stolen by Davis. And Davis slams it home.
What a 2-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Now here's Westbrook. Davis looking it over. Back to Westbrook. Davis a screen. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
That's the area of the floor where Westbrook's efficiency scoring the ball is fantastic.
Cunningham outside. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now here's Westbrook. Doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw. 1:06 left to play in the first. Now here's Westbrook. Just 4 to shoot. Porter from outside. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. It's a one-on-one situation. Pass to Portis to halt the run. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Driving inside. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Assertive drive by Cunningham. Just took off and never looked back. Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Kennard outside. Porter with the steal. Stolen by Kennard. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Stolen by Davis.
Excellent defensive instincts leading to the quick reaction. Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter.
Visiting team.
They're up by 4. And back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Well, their defense was incredible, wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, "If I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision." I'm pretty sure he heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. Guys?
He can do both. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Just 5 to shoot. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
I mean, once Valanciunas gets it inside, we know what happens next. The big man is just doing his thing.
There's the block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Eason. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. The big man, Davis, attacking. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul. First team.
In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
And here's Cunningham. Give him 8 to the inside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And that one drops for him. Cunningham's got 10 points in the game.
Great touch there from Cunningham. He's so skilled.
Here's Davis. The big man, AD, down low.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Now Cunningham. 10 points for him. Kennard outside. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Kennard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Right in Kennard's wheelhouse. They set him up perfectly, and he delivers.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Graham, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Valanciunas down low. Kicks it out to Kennard. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Kennard. Back to Cunningham. And here's Strus outside. The shot comes out.
Muscling down that rebound. Big man playing big.
Pure from three-point range.
Averaging double-digit assists for a number of years. Russ can dish it.
Cade on the move. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Davis a screen. Westbrook outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. Second
It's going to be on
foul.
Tari Eason.
Look, I gotta say, the evolution of Russell Westbrook has been an underrated story in the league. This is a star player who has adapted to so many different situations successfully.
Cunningham with the ball. 12 points for him. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Here's Christie. Strus grabs the miss.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
It's a one-on-one situation. It's Prince on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Connects from downtown. Prince has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Cunningham. A minute 22 left in the first half of this game. Six to shoot. Back to Strus. For 3. Hits a three-pointer.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Davis a screen. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
I like what I saw on both ends that time. Hustling on defense to create some offense.
The drive by Westbrook. Crowder outside. Back to Westbrook. Davis a screen. There's the drive. Strus grabs the miss.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Back to Strus. Here's Portis. And we finished off one half of play. Up 9. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. So it's the home team now. A tough finish inside from Davis.
Oh, that's exactly the kind of physicality you want to see from Davis.
Shoots over Davis. Pass to Cunningham. Prince grabs the miss. Westbrook right side. To the paint. Here's Davis. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Tari Eason. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
And you watch AD out there. He's kind of a quiet guy. But Davis lets his game do the talking.
They set the pick. Pass to Strus. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Strus has got his second bucket on the night.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Tries to save it. And they recover it. For three, Westbrook. It's hauled in by Portis. Pass to Strus. Eason, good. Eason's got his first 2 points of the night. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Davis a screen. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Drains the triple.
He's done that his whole career. Westbrook smooth with the triple.
Cunningham outside. Outside Strus. Cunningham outside. Clock at 4. And Davis with the block. Portis' shot is off.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Here's Westbrook. It's hauled in by Portis. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Back to you guys.
Taking that long view approach. All right, thank you, Allie. And Westbrook slams it home.
How about Westbrook turning the clock back a little right now? He's cooking with grease.
Here's Cunningham. Crowder grabs the miss.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Davis can't hit. Here's Portis. Wallace outside. Pass to Strus. Cunningham outside. Portis the screen. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Isaiah Joe.
Yeah, there you see Cunningham's willingness to take contact to battle for his shot inside.
And he's good on the second. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Back to Wallace. Puts up a three. And Luke Kennard with the three. Kennard's got 6.
Well, some of the most solid mechanics in the league. Kennard has complete trust in his motion.
They get it back. Davis.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Pass to Portis. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. Portis has got 5 points in the quarter.
One of the better shooting big men in the league, Bobby Portis, more than capable.
Westbrook drives. And Westbrook slams it home.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Back to Kennard. And the bucket is good. Give him 8 points now.
One of the purest shooters in this league. Kennard's mechanics are perfect.
Here's Westbrook. Eason with some nice D. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Kennard. There's a screen. Back to Wallace. Shot clock at 5. Here's Strus. Here's Portis.
One of the best defenders in the league at any position. AD can just smother a dude.
For 3, Westbrook. Here's Eason. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game.
The visiting team, 41.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Wallace. Kennard outside. Over Westbrook. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, it seems like Porter Jr. could do even more of this, attacking right at the rim.
Now here's Wallace. Outside Strus. Shot clock at 6. Back to Wallace. From behind the arc. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Here's Wallace. Porter pulls it in. Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
They're playing very smart basketball in this half. Not a single turnover yet.
Number 2.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Davis a screen. On the wing, Christie. Davis a screen. Fires from deep. Eason pulls it in.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And Cunningham throws it down.
Well, yeah, that's why he was the #1 pick back in 2021. Cunningham showing there that he can dominate games.
Porter gets the bucket.
And he's not taking it easy on him at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. Rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Cunningham applies good pressure to the interior defense. And with his 6'6" height, Cade is a bigger guard type. Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Porter from outside. Easton pulls it in.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Westbrook gets the bucket.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
He is such an impactful defensive player. Davis's length and timing makes him a prime-time shot blocker.
It's money from deep.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Now Cunningham puts up a deep three. He just drills it from way back.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Easton cashes in from 18. And here's Westbrook. Driving in. Flushes it down with both hands.
Well, that's where Westbrook's at his best. He wants to get downhill.
Now Cunningham. Let's loose for 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Davis. Oh, the power. Anthony Davis.
Yet this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
And Davis with the block. Porter fires. Can't hit it. Cunningham. Oh, off target from downtown. There's a minute 12 left to play in the fourth. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition, still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Graham.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Valanciunas. Cunningham with the ball. Now Porter defending. From deep. Valanciunas. Just in time with the putback. Here's Westbrook. Now Christie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Substitution on the court.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Van Vliet with it. Clock at 6. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that about wraps it up.